You are alive, you are breathing, you are blessed. It may feel like you're alone, it may feel like it gets lonely. It's really not. It's really a blessing when you sit down and think about it. Think about all those times you had people around you. All those times you were indulging in activities you shouldn't have been doing. All those times you were having self-doubt. Probably because of the people you were around. One thing I realized when I focused on me, I chose in my life to isolate myself. I chose in my life to distance myself from certain people. Whether or not they perceive it like that, it's always a choice. And that choice doesn't just come from, oh, I'm cutting everybody off today. That's it. It's because, one, you've had enough. You want to change. Two, sometimes it just happens because that's God's will. Because He knows there are certain things in your life that is draining you, that is not letting you reach your full potential. And many people will not see that vision. Many people will think you're crazy, think you're fake, or think whatever they want to think. It really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you don't owe anybody an explanation. It's your life. This world, sometimes it just seems like it's not real. No matter how much I try to indulge in this earthly activities, you go to work, you spend time with family, friends, loved ones. It's just at a certain point, it just seems like, all right, what's next? Especially when you reach the goals that you set for yourself, right? It's always what's next? I need more. I need to do it. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes you got to sit back and really understand that you got to be grateful. Because if you think about it, well, I know for me, I can't speak on anybody else. Whether you relate or not, let me know in the comments. But I remember praying as a kid for the life I wanted to. I remember being a shy kid. I remember not really being able to approach girls, not being able to really socialize with people like that, just because of my personality. And I used to have some crazy prayers at night that I don't really think about until I sit down, and especially when I by myself, when I travel, I really look back and I say, wow. Even though it wasn't immense, even though it wasn't immediate, even though it took some rocky hills to climb, even though it took some obstacles, you get what you wish for. You get what you put your mind to. You get what you prayed for. That's one thing I've realized in this life. You won't see it somehow, but you will see it eventually. That makes sense. Right? Because I've realized, how can I be asking for more? How can I want more? You'll see some rich people, wealthy people, or just some arrogant people that always say you gotta always strive for more. These people are delusional, right? I think I saw a quote Bill Gates said on his deathbed, that he wished he was more nice to people. I heard he used to be strict, but that's what got him successful. And I believe he, don't quote me, but he just said something where he says he wish he had more God in his life. And it shocks me, because no matter how successful I get, I don't lose vision of that. There's times though where it can distract you. There's times where it can get you self-inflated, especially on your ego. It can make you think this is all you're doing, all your will. It's not. You're lying to yourself. Any person that says they're atheist, or at some point they believe in God, I don't care what they talking about. And most times, 9 times out of 10, what they do is they achieve what they asked for as a kid, or the success they wanted to be at, and they completely bypass that. They let people around them tell them they are this. Yes, you can be that, but you could die tomorrow. What happens then? Yeah, you're well off, your money goes to your family, right? Loved ones, but is everything you're doing right now, is that dictating, are you doing what you need to do? Are you being the best version of yourself? Are you being a good person? Sometimes you gotta sit back and just think about it. Like, what is the purpose? I can't. Sometimes I think, even I'll talk about it in another video of like where I'm at in life and my job. But I've probably one of the best jobs in the world when it comes to corporate America. And every day I remember thinking, this is not me. This is not for me. I knew how hard it was to get here, but it just didn't seem right, man. The job that I was doing was more focused on just the impact on lives on Earth, right? They didn't care about how they treated people, how it impacted other people's lives, um, which is what made me leap on my own terms. I said peace, and this is why, you know, I'm doing my own thing. But I realized no amount of money, and I was getting paid very handsomely, and I realized no amount of money can replace your joy, your happiness, your purpose. I knew what I was doing wasn't just resonating with me internally. It's not what I wanted to really do. It just every day felt like I was being drained. And I get it, in life, you need money, you need to live. But it wasn't until when I went to Egypt, and I saw a significant amount of homeless people. And yeah, we have that here too in the States, but I've seen a significant amount of children who are homeless, some with parents, some with not parents. And that changed my whole outlook on life. You see that in these commercials and whatnot. You don't know if it's fake or not, but when I saw with my own eyes, when I saw children begging me for money, and oh man, that broke my heart. That made me sit back and realize, like, I'm blessed. I'm here by myself, solo traveling. But it made me think. I'm like, what is the purpose of life? Is this like, I don't know, man. Am I the only? Sometimes I feel like I'm the only person. Am I like? And that's how I know I'm the chosen one. I've always felt like that. No matter what, no matter what age, I've always known I was the chosen one. People just don't see what I see. I can read people before they even speak. If you are a chosen one, you will understand. Like, you just have this sense of like energy. Like, you can just tell when somebody is completely toxic, evil, or fake. You don't engage in certain activities. You don't engage with certain people. You cut off people in a news flash, no matter how long you knew them, because you see something is going a different way, and you don't want to. Sometimes you be direct with them, but at least just arguments and this, and it's just best to just move on. But I've realized, just life here is just not what it seems. And I've seen things too. That's confirmed it for me for sure, that they want you stuck here in this mindset that there's nothing else out there after this. They will have you believing that, which is why I stay independent, why I stay to myself majority of the time, why I observe and I watch people. Not watch directly, I'm always focused on me, but I will monitor and just keep my surroundings. That's why I love traveling by myself because I get to just see life through a different lens, different perspective, and it amazes me how there's certain people like that are out there like you, like me, and there's not. I can't stress enough. I used to be scared of animals, dogs, chase them around, but until I realized, even friends, exes that would tell me my dog is aggressive, so I'd be careful. Don't every time once I started getting comfortable with them, anytime I would approach them, it was all love. Never got bit, never. Isn't that crazy? Like, and I realized, like, and I've seen how they react to other people. Then it confirmed it in my mind. And I even told some people, I definitely believe animals can read energy, especially cats, dogs. And I seen that in Egypt, how they were just drawn to me. Even street animals, like, just not aggressive though. I've seen them be aggressive, but just drawn to me. And in my mind, I was walking away. I'm moving away. Like, yo, what is going on? I ain't trying to get no rabies, nothing. But I realized it has to be my energy. When I see it with other people's pets and how they are aggressive with others, but they treat me a little bit different, right? Then I realized, wow, I am the chosen one. I am, and I know it's because of my energy. I'm a good person. I know it. I don't need anybody to tell me that. But it made me realize that many people don't see these type of things though. That's what's crazy to me. Like, many people don't see these they ignore it, or they just believe it's whatever they want to believe it. That's not real, man. And that's why sometimes I think, I'm like, man, there are many people in this world who are not real. I truly believe it. I believe there's a lot of bots, NPCs around here living amongst us. It could be your neighbor, could be your friends, could be people you know that you love. There are people here who are not real. I'm telling you. For sure. For sure. I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy to me though, that the more in tune that you get with yourself, the more you isolate yourself from the world. And it's never been an issue for me I just always love my alone time, my peace. I don't like going out anymore, partying, none of, like, once you realize all that shit is to get you stuck at a certain vibration, everything changes. Your whole outlook on life changes. And I've tried my hardest to get people on my same mindset. But it's hard, man. When you're stuck in that, and I've been there. I used to be